Welcome everyone. So today we're looking at creating image hotspots. This is an activity using H5P on WordPress, and as you can see here we have an image and we've got some hotspots. You hover on them and they tell you what the hotspot is about: stairs, couch, painting, window, and you can click on the hotspot and content pops up. So you see here we've got some text and an image. We got another hotspot here. We've got a video. You can use YouTube videos or your own videos from your computer. Another video, but it looks different. It's not covering the whole background. And you can add as much content as you want. So we've got here text, image, text again, video, and then text. This can also be played full screen. It just looks like an app on its own. Looks really cool. Can be used for a variety of activities, subjects as well. So let's take a look and see how we can create Image Hotspots activity. Let's get started. Creating an Image Hotspot activity using H5P on WordPress. So what you want to do is you want to go down to your H5P content and you want to add a new activity, and from the module list you want to select Image Hotspots. If you don't have it installed, you can click on get to get it and install it, and then you can click on it to start creating your Image Hotspots activity. So we'll just call this Image Hotspots. And the background image here is the image that you see in the back. That's the main image. That's the image where you will place your hotspots. So I've got my image here and it's just an image of a room. And this activity is just basically to teach students or users different parts or different things that are in a room. Alternative text for the background image, this is optional. I just put BG image. And the hotspot icon is that's the icon that the user will click in order to reveal the hotspot. So it could be a predefined icon or an uploaded image. When you have a predefined icon, you can select between these icons: the plus, minus, times, check, question, info, and exclamation. Or you can upload your own image to be the hotspot icon. I will use the predefined, one of the predefined ones, and I think the plus icon is the best one. Color of the icon, maybe have it green. That's a good color here. And then you can start designating the hotspots or setting the hotspots here. You have the picture. This is the background image that we have uploaded. That's the background image we will be working with. If you're using something that's more detailed, you can click on the zoom. That way you can zoom and you can see what you're doing, where you're placing your hotspots. So my first hotspot will be here on the stairs. And once a user clicks on the hotspot, do you want the information to cover the whole page, or do you want it to pop up in a box within the background image? So I'll try both ways. So first one, I'll say don't cover entire background, and the title of this box that is gonna pop up once somebody clicks on this hotspot is just stairs. And then under that, what kind of content do you want to pop up when somebody clicks on this hotspot? So you have the option between text, video, or image. So first we'll add a text and we'll say these are stairs. You use them to go between floors. That's a quick description or definition. Notice that you still have the option to add an item. So if I add a new item, this new item is still within the first hotspot. So the first hotspot will contain a text, and then it will contain an image. I also have an image of stairs that I want to use. So I've added an image of stairs as well. For the alternative text, we just put image, hover text. I don't have anything. I'll just say you are hovering over the text. We'll see what that looks like once we hover over it. You can add as many items as you want. So you can theoretically create a whole content page with text sections, and then images, and then more text, videos, whatever you want. But for this one, for the first hotspot, we've just got the text and then the image. So we're done with the first hotspot. What I want to do is I want to add another hotspot. So I get the background again. Now I can add a second hotspot, and my second hotspot will be right here, the couch. All right, and for the title, I will call it a couch. Now this time I'm gonna say cover entire page. So once the user clicks on this hotspot, the box that will come up will cover the entire page. So we're covering the entire page, and what I want to add is I just want to add a video. Video about couches. And I'm going to click add video source. You can upload your own video from your desktop, or you can use something from YouTube. I've got a YouTube link. That's the easiest way for me to add any videos here, and I'm gonna insert. So now I've got my video. With the video, you have some extra options here. You have visuals. If you want to add a thumbnail or a poster for the video before it plays, you can add this picture here. I won't add. You can fit the player to use all available space. That way the video will look like it's just covering the whole activity, or you can just let it use its original size and aspect ratio. So I would like for it to fit, because that's the only thing we're adding here is just the video. So I want it to fit on the whole screen, and I also want to show video controls. I imagine I can't really get rid of these for YouTube videos, maybe other videos. For playback, autoplay video, I don't want that, and loop video, I don't want that as well. I don't want the video to keep repeating. Accessibility, if you want to add a video track, you can add it, like subtitles. I don't want to do that, or just closed captions. I don't want to add that. So for the second one, the couch, I'm just adding a video. I'm done. I don't want to add another item. For the third one, I'll just add maybe this one. This is the last one. What do I want? So I've got already my stairs, my couch. I have no idea what this thing is. I guess wall separator or something. I don't know. So we'll go with the painting here. That's the third type of or the third hotspot. This time I don't want it to cover the entire page. I want to add a header. I'll call it painting. I want to add some text. This is a painting. People hang it to make their homes look nicer. So that's all I got. And I also want to add an item, so I'm going to add another item. This time I'm going to add a text. So I've got, sorry, a video. So I've got a text and a video. I'll just call this painting video. I just grabbed something from YouTube very quickly. I don't really watch it. So this is the video. It's about painting. Visuals, no. So for this one, I'll still keep this option just so it can occupy all the space that it can. But the way that I've set up this hotspot is that it's not covering the entire background. So we'll see what it looks like. Playback, leave it as it is. That is basically it. Let's add one more, and in this last one we're gonna add all 3 items. So we're gonna add one more hotspot, and this hotspot will be the windows. We want this to cover the entire page, and we'll just call it window text. These are windows. People use them to see outside of their homes and allow the sun to come in. Very brief description here. And then I'm gonna add an image. So let me add an image here. I've got an image of windows. Alternative text, I'll just call them windows, and I'll add another item. This item, I want it to be text again, and I'll say the windows above are an example of classic American windows. Probably. They are difficult to find these days. Alright, now I've got text. So the last one, I'm just gonna add a video of windows. I want classic American windows. Again, I just copied a YouTube video very quickly. I haven't watched it still. Windows video. Visuals, keep it as it is. No poster. Playback, everything the same. And the last one, just for good luck, another text. I'll just say done. Great, so let's go all the way back up. We've got our couch, we've got our painting, our window, and also our stairs. So we've got 4 hotspots. Our icons cannot be changed for each hotspot. So once you choose your icon, it applies to all of the hotspots, which means it's also easier to change for all of them. It just means that you can't have unique hotspot icons for each hotspot. For the text overrides, basically overrides the default text for this activity, or you can just use another language to change the language of this activity. We won't be doing that. Just a quick overview. The first one, stairs, and we're using text and images. and it's gonna be full, covering the whole background. The second one, we've got our couch, and we're using videos. We're using just a video here, and it's covering the whole background. The first one is not covering, second one is covering. And then we got our painting, and it's not covering the whole background, and it's got text, it's got a video, and the last one is the window. It's covering the whole background, and it's got text, images, text, videos, and then more text. All right, that's it. I don't want to display any toolbars below my content. Let's create that and see what it looks like. See if we missed anything. All right, so we've got our image here, our background image. We've got our different hotspots. We designated them to be plus signs and green. Got that. So let's start with the stairs. So the stairs is not covering the whole background. You see that it's just a small box with the title, text, and then image. Basic. Then we said our couch, it should be full, so it should cover the full background. So it covered the full background, and the video just covered as much as it can cover, keeping its aspect ratio, and you can just click and it plays the video. So it's just Minecraft. This guy's building couches, I guess. Once you're done with that, you can just close it, and then we go to our painting. We click on painting, and again we have a video, we have text, and then a video, but this time it's not covering the background. And it's just a person creating a painting. And the last one is our windows. This should have a lot of stuff in there. So we've got our text, we've got our windows, we've got more text. The windows are above our classic windows, and then we have our video. And then at the end we have another text that says done. So you see there's a scroll bar here because we have a lot of content. Once we're done, we can close. And also there's a full screen option, which is really nice. It just makes it look like a presentation. Couch, painting, and interested to see what this looks like. Nice, very nice. And when you're done, you can just press escape to get rid of that. So to get this on your website, you need to grab the shortcode on the right side here. You need to copy it, put it in a new post or a new page. We're gonna add a new post here. Okay, we have our new post here. Let's name it 24. We'll call it Image Hotspots. And what you want to do is you want to add a new block, and this block has to be a shortcode block. Just search by typing in short. We have it right here, shortcode block. We paste our shortcode into it, and then we publish publish and view our post to see what that looks like. Alright, so looks like this. I've got a sidebar here. If it was a full width page, it might look better, but I don't mind this at all. If it looks like, you know, it's too long for the page, you can also just full screen it, and then the full screen will get the height to 100%, meaning that if your image is too big or too long, too high, too long, then it will be resized to fit the full screen. That's cool. And yep, it works exactly like how we went over. And the last thing to note is that you notice that the boxes pop up near where the hotspot is. So this hotspot is near the bottom, so the pop-up is near the bottom as well. Hotspot is up higher. And finally you have the one with the scroll here with more content. You can add as much content as you want. So I really like this activity. This is also one of the best activities on H5P. Interactive, very good way of teaching students about basically whatever you want to teach, any definitions. If you want to give them new vocab, it can be used for any type of lesson, any subject. It's not constrained to one subject. It is a standalone activity. It can also be added to interactive workbooks. That way it could be maybe part of a chapter where students can learn about things through this activity, and then they get tested later. That's it. If you have any questions, any comments, if I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.